Hi Scorpio, it's Tuesday. We're going to do your love reading. How are you guys? Thank you for visiting my channel. Okay, I love this deck, but it's so thick that my... Oh, look at that. Oh gosh, and my bracelet's jingling. Sorry. Okay, I'm working really hard on not interrupting myself and finishing my sentences. So the deck is very thick. That makes it very hard to shuffle. I do love it though. That's what I was saying. This is a card of reconciliation. It's the Six of Cups. It's about, this is my favorite card in all of tarot. It's about sweet, fond, beautiful memories. I mean, look at that background. Well, some of you probably live in places like that, but you know, here in the States, that's like, I don't know. That's not the norm here. But this is a gift, giving a gift, trying to make amends, thinking about the past, strong, sweet energy here. Okay. Still not feeling all rainbows and butterflies though. Just so you know. How are you guys? Thank you for visiting my channel. Welcome. If the little subscribe button is still red, that means you need to tap it. Oh my goodness. 11-11. This is our union. So now we have it see, but painful ending. Okay, well that's okay because painful endings sometimes bring new beginnings, right? This is 11-11. This can be considered a twin flame card. We'll see. We'll dive deeper and find out. Okay, or we'll look for indications. But this is union, marriage, happy wife, happy life. Wow. Soulmate at the very least. But I wish I could say that is what is overwhelming the energy I'm feeling, but it's not, because I feel like you guys are holding on to some pain. Look at that, just kind of caught my eye. The Lovers and the Tower and the Devil. All right. So back to my complaining about this deck. I love the images. I love it. But it's so hard to shuffle. Just so you know, I did already shuffle. Rolls can be reversed. They can intermingle, flip-flop around. I sometimes do extended. I don't do... If I do an extended, it's because I felt like there was... I wanted to grab another deck, lay out another spread. You know, and there was more that I wanted to come out. But if it doesn't turn out great, or a lot of, you know, good information doesn't come out, I don't post it. So, and I never know until I get there. So you can look for a link down below for an extended, okay? The Tower. The Hermit. This is what I feel. I feel like, you hanging on to Seven of Swords, that's, you know, like somebody, it can be deceit or lying or, you know, that kind of thing. But it also, you know, there's different dimensions to tarot cards. There's, you know, light meaning, you know, medium, and then there's a very heavy meaning. So on the lighter side, that could just be, you know, we always look at it like, oh, it's deception. Yeah, it could be horrible deception. But on the lighter side, it could be just somebody avoiding their responsibility, or not owning it, or not, you know, kind of not taking ownership of of what they did wrong. Avoidance. Okay, so that's what that could be. But yeah, oh my gosh, holy moly. So I mean, look at this, you guys. I mean, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Why do I feel something not so beautiful? Ooh, communication. So you're gonna be hearing from them. I still feel, wow, it looks like a twin flame, because here's the Divine Masculine. Holy moly. Jeez. So because we're getting so many positive cards, yet I'm feeling you know, a glitch, that actually is a very good thing, because what's probably happening here is there's a strong message for you to prepare, or mentally, you know, do a self-check, you know, adjustment, because this is coming back. Divine Masculine, is that you? Is that them? Who's that? Scorpio? He looks pretty badass to me. New beginning. I am going to lay out a spread, I promise. And I am going to be so tempted to do it extended. There's so much work, you guys. The whole Vimeo thing. I mean, thankful, but anyway. New beginning, passionate, stable. I mean, holy moly. Can this be my reading? No, because I don't have any Scorpio. Or I do, maybe somewhere, but not like Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's coming to mind. What's coming to mind is way too much focus. There's healing. It's like, I don't know. Stop rambling, Tuesday. So, depending on the reading and how there may be an extended. You'll just have to check down below. I mean, I really should do one already, I can tell. But, all right. Reconciliation, holding back. So this is starting to kind of take that more of what I'm feeling turn. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, negative Nelly, but I do want to be a voice of reason. So you've got a reconciliation, and there's something that there's some kind of holding back here. Look at that. You saw me shuffle. Wrong message here. There. Goodness. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna have to do it, even though it hurts my hands. This is often when I get those, you know, bruises all over my knuckles and all over my fingers. A lot of times it's from handling these decks there too. I think. I mean, I'm really not sure because I don't know when it's happening, but a lot of times it's from handling these decks, I think, that are just too big for my hands. I sure am chatty. Love and blessings to all. This reaches. Roles can be reversed. They can intermingle, flip-flop around. It's not gender specific. So if I say he or she, ignore me, please. Let's get started. Coming together, working together, cooperation. That's your energy, or that's what your energy needs to be, or that's what your energy is going to be. If it's not, then we need to get you there. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Very nice. Overall energy, the High Priestess, that's an inner knowing for both of you. Could be Pisces involved. I mean, she's a badass, right? So the High Priestess, you got a lot of badass energy here. The High Priestess is someone who knows. She has inner knowing. She's kind of stuck. I mean, she's what I wish I was. She has a lot of ability. And she's tapped into the fifth dimension, right? But she's able to really balance that out and be in both worlds versus, you know, most of us struggle with that in-between weirdness. But she knows things, but she doesn't have to talk about it. She can just kind of sit back and be, she's so badass that she doesn't have to show or tell, or she can just sit back and observe and, you know, let things play out confidently. There's no shaking her, you know? The person's energy, ooh, Nine of Pentacles, lots of focus on stability. They also may be doing well financially, or they may be focused on their work, but your person, it looks like they're okay on their own, which is kind of cool and interesting, right? Self-control, how they view you. I think it's they view you holding back. I still feel like there's something you're kind of obsessing on. Is it what went wrong? Is it that they haven't taken responsibility for what they did wrong? Maybe they owe you an apology. But whatever it is, it's not a good thing. It's not something good that you should keep hanging on to. I think this is holding back Leo energy. We also have Pisces and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here is Taurus, Virgo again, the Hangman. How they view the situation, it looks like they view it as stuck, and they may not know why. You may not be expressing it. Are you holding a grudge, Scorpio? How they see moving forward, well, they look like they're going to protect themselves big time. And they're going to be careful, Scorpio, because I feel like this is a good person. Let's keep going. But it looks like they feel like the situation is stuck. You're not doing anything. You're holding back. They're trying to be strong about it. But it's kind of like, I feel like you both know something with that High Priestess. It's probably that you know, there's a lot of love. King of Cups, a lot of love. King of Cups is not always real. So what you cannot see is that there is a lot of love here. You may not be seeing it. They actually are probably questioning it, but it looks like they're holding back or a little bit afraid to let their guard down. Like they're almost afraid to not be okay on their own. Does that even make sense? Oh my. So definitely a soulmate. This is the Queen of Cups right in the middle. The Queen of Cups is somebody who, we're going to clarify the heck out of this because this is in Tarot's advice. This Queen of Cups, she has a lot of love. She can be emotional. She can have an emotional outburst, but she can correct that real fast and put that lid on that cup. She can withdraw. But look how they're facing each other. Strong message here. I still don't want to do an extended. But if there's a link below, that means it turned out good and I did one. Outcome. Focused attention. Focused attention toward, I mean, look at all this, the focus and energy on it being solid, on, you know, stability. And there you have that again. Oh, but exactly what did I say? What did I say? There's conflict. Actually goes this way. It's like, this is what is energetically in your environment, but this is in the outskirts of your energy. But this is what's in your energy. You see this? It's like, almost like he was so focused on something that have a grudge or something that he maybe lost track of the big picture, which this is the big picture. Love is the big picture. We are in retrograde. I mean, so pretty much every reading is getting some sort of return energy. But I feel like you need to release a grudge. I really do. And maybe stop obsessing over them owning their part. Maybe release it. What if you just released it? I mean, real love doesn't hold ownership of somebody else's behavior and somebody else's tie to you. It doesn't hold ownership of their timeline matching yours, or them behaving the way you do, or the way you think they should. And you guys are probably going to get mad at me. Hopefully you don't unsubscribe, because most of my readings are pretty good, hopefully. But I think this is a strong message. You've got a strong energy of a return, but you've got a hiccup here. It's something internal work you may need to work on. It's kind of like the dark side of love. You know? The dark side of your love. Let it go. Let it go. They want to return, but they're feeling awfully protective. Like, are they scared to love you? Let me know in the comments. And even if you're mad at me, let me know. I still want to hear it. Please be respectful, though. You don't have to say something mean. Like, I had one the other day that she goes, annoying voice. That was the comment. Annoying voice. Haven't heard that one before. Let's see. Oh, look. missed opportunity, pouting. I love you guys. Don't be mad at me. Okay. So definitely a not holding a grudge energy. You got something in your inner environment with the grudge. You've got something in your outer environment wanting to come back. You've got a whole lot of love. You both know it. You both know you're stuck. They're protecting themselves. I don't know what. We're going to clarify this bottom row. I'm totally feeling like Page of Pentacles, any of the apology cards. There's Page of Wands. It's a text message. So when this person does reach out, Scorpio, don't be like, don't make them wait 3 hours to respond. You know, be sweet. Hi, how are you? Hope you're, you know, be bubbly and sweet and fun. I mean, this is, I think, maybe the dark side of loving you. But it's a place where you can grow. Think about it this way. What would your future self do? I'm totally into manifestation. I get obsessed where I'll go like a year or two just solid, all about manifestation. I actually kind of lost it for a little bit, but you can see my life has, you know, it shows. Judgment. This could be good. It could be bad. We've got this, you know, several tiers of tarot cards. On a hard, high, you know, heavy end, it could be somebody feeling judged, somebody being judgmental, right? But rising up to a higher level. I mean, look, you know, the spirit sounds its trumpet, and then it's like, yeah, we're going to rise up. This also can be reconciliation. Can I please have a second chance? I feel like you're wanting them to say it, but really inside you can want to say it, and it's just a kind of a matter of stubbornness. So you guys, please don't be mad at me. I do love you. I want you to grow. So the Aquarius, the star card, dreams. Look at that, 2 major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana here. And look at, interesting, see the water on both cards. And an 8-point star. Healing, restoring balance. And there's something more to this duo here that I'm not quite getting, but I'm gonna hope it comes. Okay, let's see, what do we have? You want to cooperate. You want this to go well, but maybe I've said enough. I mean, maybe you just needed to hear that, you know? Because sometimes it takes an outsider to go, hey, self-check, what are you doing? Don't be pissy when they reach out, okay? Tarot's advice, a lot of love here. Okay, tell me about this King of Cups. What are we, the King of Cups? So don't let fear and anxiety, you know, take over. That's going to cloud your inner guidance system. That's probably what has clouded your inner guidance system. Try to clear that energy and focus on what you want. Otherwise, you're just bringing more of what you don't want, you know. What would your future self do? Your future self would love. There's a lot of love there. 9 of Cups, self-love too. King of Swords. What else on this King? I want to do this whole bottom row. Tell me more about this bottom row. I mean, this is putting energy in. I think that's your message. That's the outcome. Both people giving love. I mean, look at, remember those powerful cards we had in the beginning? Wow, the Sun. Happiness. Healing. We have a lot of healing energy here. I think, you know, strong message here about in order to heal and to grow and to actually have what you want, there needs to be some healing and some forgiveness. This also could be forgiveness. That's probably what I was missing. I know there's something more here. Okay, let's just not lose track of what I touched on. Make sure when they reach out, or if you reach out, it's in a friendly, light, you know, sweet manner. Because go with how you really feel deep down, not your, shut out the voices that they did this and they did that. Can you let that go? I mean, whether you're right or wrong, no matter whether they owe you an apology or not, I have strong energy here that hanging on to whatever that is hurting you. It's not serving you. And here, I think that's what I was missing here. So moving on to this, we have forgiveness, we have reconciliation, and we have healing. And if anybody of you know what this 8-point star means, I'm going to Google it. But I know there's a strong meaning to it. I just don't remember what it is. Why is everybody naked? Growth. I mean, growth, healing. This is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, love this. We're going to get an oracle card here in a minute. Turn around. Scorpio, stop focusing on this. Build cups. If you turn around, you'll see there's 2. 2 is actually better than 3. 3 is too complicated. Let those 3 spill. Oh, these just flipped out. The world, karma, lessons, cycles, let it end, cut it out. I don't know what this Queen of Swords sounded good though. Cut it out, Scorpio. See these 2, the world and the Queen of Swords. You know, the Queen of Swords, she cuts out what doesn't serve her. She knows when to cut it out. She doesn't deal with partials. You know, it's the whole truth. She doesn't deal with tit for tat or minutia, you know. She's gonna cut that shit out, let that cycle end, especially when the minutia or the tit for tat is, oh, you guys are gonna probably not like me. I'm just saying what I see. But the world card is about the cycles, and then look at what happens here. I mean, I feel like I got a damn accurate reading. To be honest, there's karma involved, a lesson, growth, Wheel of Fortune. I need to see what just fell. Oh, new beginning. Yes, look. Oh, oh. Okay, let me see what fell on the floor real quick. Uh-oh. Where is it? Okay, it was the Hermit. Oh, deeper. This is, you know, the Hermit card's all about seeking a deeper perspective. We have Wheel of Fortune, so karma, you know, destiny. Especially when you get this, you got King and Queen, you've got a soulmate, but you've got Wheel and World. Okay, when there's a lesson that needs to be learned, this Wheel of Fortune gets not only sluggish, but it can eventually get stuck and you stop growing, right? And we have a strong energy of growth here. I hope you guys, you know, this helps you. And I think it's a fairly simple tweak too, to get to what you want. The Fool is someone who lets go of baggage. The Fool doesn't hang on to the, oh, well, look what all they did to me. The Fool is like, okay, carry on. No baggage, light and free, and on a new adventure, starting anew. Here's that card I kept feeling, the 7 of Swords. Not sure if I said it before it showed, but this is avoiding. It's it probably is not, if there was deception, I'm not saying to let somebody back who's treated you terribly. Please don't confuse that with this. But sometimes the 7 of Swords is just, you know, somebody who's avoiding, maybe they're avoiding an apology, or but this is, I'm reading this in a very light sense. I'm not reading this as liar, cheater, you know, abuse. I'm reading this as something small that you're stuck on, a grudge, okay, that will serve you to release, move away from this energy of focusing on whatever was not right, because it's a mental trap. It's not serving you. She can walk right out of there. She can wiggle out of these. it's a mental, the swords represent mental. Look at this. It's like, I don't want to discredit how you feel. I mean, it's not all in your head, but so much mental energy here that it's clouding. Wow. There's the Chariot, Page of Cups. Chariot is, you know, forward motion, movement. All right, let's get an oracle. And I'm not going to do an extended, but I am going to, you know, I am going to do, you know, a full long reading here. So there is a Scorpio extended. The extendeds are really great because I don't post them unless they are, but also I typically get some really strong advice because I'm super tapped in. And then I also go into, you know, your person's thoughts, what they would say if they had no ego. I try to tap into twin flame soulmate energy. They're really good. I think there was one from last time, and but anyway, I'm not going to do one today on this. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. You're manifesting, Scorpio. You're manifesting. Do you know that? Like it or not, what you feed grows. Say that with me. What I feed grows, and you are always feeding something. You can't not. It's not possible. What we resist persists. Okay, so what you feed grows. So what are you feeding? What are you thinking about? You're growing it. If it's a negative thought, if it's a negative memory, you're keeping yourself trapped and stuck in it. Let me read that real quick. You hear my wind chimes? Aren't they so pretty? Can't hear my cat snoring today because she's in my son's room. Okay. And I am behind on readings because my son has gotten so behind in his schoolwork. This school sucks now for kids. They have no, you know, they can't do group projects. They can't hear the teacher sometimes. They are suffocating in the mask. And I mean, my son has always been in private school until last year when I, you know, ran out of money. But it was a big adjustment and it sucks. So anyway, he had the last week we had so much work to catch up on, and so I'm like up all night writing, helping him write essays and stuff. That's why I'm behind. All right. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity. We already read that part. This card comes to you because you've been waiting for external signs of what you should do next. The angels say that the answer comes from inside. You must decide what you want before anything can change. Carve out time to meditate upon your true heart's desires and know that you deserve the best. Use affirmations, visualizations to manifest your desire. I'm going to do a manifestation video. It's so calling to me, which is kind of crazy. This came out. Clarify your desires. Release any guilt or fear regarding you are growing something. Okay. So ask yourself, what is it? What are you growing? You're feeding something. What you feed grows. I'm being repetitive. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments, even if you just want to tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to see that too. So, hi from Holland. That was like one of my favorite comments ever. Love you guys. Bye, Scorpio.